Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Rich here on this Thursday morning. It's the 20th day of June, and it's a very complicated forecast that I have for you this morning, which I'm going to try to simplify and condense, all right? There's been a line of thunderstorms which has been causing quite a ruckus across west and north Alabama this morning with power outages and some damage in some places. And some of you may see a morning thunderstorm, but it is this morning complex of storms which will set the table for what happens this afternoon. A little gust of wind that comes out of the bottom of those storms will set up a boundary. Where's that boundary going to be, and where will the stronger storms be later today? I have the future radar, which will help me tell that story. Latest threat level from the Storm Prediction Center. I think there'll be some big hail-producing storms around this afternoon, maybe golf ball size or larger. And what about this weekend forecast? Summer begins tomorrow officially, and it's going to be a sizzling hot summer weekend.
On the map this morning, we see a little frontal system trying to tease North Alabama. It won't make it here, but the atmosphere is volatile, and the stage is set for some strong storms today. So the Storm Prediction Center has a level 2 severe weather risk from Elmore and Coosa County on eastward, and a marginal risk for the rest of us for later on this afternoon with damaging wind gusts and golf ball size hail possible in this particular situation. So there will be some scattered storms roaming around. I think Future Radar does a pretty good job in depicting the idea that storms will get going after lunchtime and into the afternoon, and some of the storms will become quite hefty, possibly severe. So we're going to be having watching radar very carefully today with scattered strong storms and a high temperature up to about 93. That's fuel for the fire. Tonight's low 75 and gusty southwesterly winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, some widely scattered storms are still possible. In fact, the rain chances, I've got them at 30%, but a very hot day with heat indices into triple-digit levels. You see some, I see a 104, a 105 South Alabama, 103 Central Alabama. That's not good. First day of summer, how about that? And then on Saturday, the heat continues, and Sunday will be just as hot as well with triple-digit heat indices as well. So maybe some isolated storms on Saturday. I've got the rain chances pretty small at 20%, but a hot day with a high in the middle 90s and middle 90s on Sunday. A steamy first summer weekend officially. Not much change Monday. I think we're still in the mid 90s, but maybe about a 30% chance of an afternoon storm, and not much change during the day on Tuesday. So get ready for some heat as summer officially begins with the high tomorrow, 95, and mid-90s on Saturday and Sunday as the rain chances thin out. Still a very hot day Monday, and a 30% chance of storms on Tuesday. Now, the beach forecast, the temperatures are a little lower for high temperatures, but I think the heat indices will still be 100 or above. So a sizzling weekend down there. Take it easy. As far as the heat goes, 30% chance of storms tomorrow and a 20% chance over the weekend. Gulf water temperature now at 86. Summer officially begins tomorrow at 10:54 a.m. That makes today the last official day of spring. By the way, tomorrow is the longest day of the year with 14 hours, 16 minutes, and 35 seconds of daylight. But today is only 1 second shorter than tomorrow. How about that? So last week at this time, I was in San Diego at the American Meteorological Society Conference with broadcasters from around the country. Why is it important that meteorologists go to these conferences? What do we learn? What do we talk about? Join me for my Weather Extra tonight at 6 and 10 on CBS 8 and ABC 32, the Alabama News Network.
Let me also mention that the models are hinting at another thunderstorm complex that comes into Alabama during the overnight hours tonight, possibly. So I wanted to throw that out to you as a possibility as well. It is what's called MCS season, mesoscale convective systems. That's what we call them here in the business. Hey, our weather app will keep you on top of the action today because it's got future radar. You'll be able to see where the storms are and where they're headed, where the lightning is. It'll give you an instant push notification for a warning for your location because it knows where you are. Get it right now on your phone. Go to the App Store, search Rich Thomas Weather. Live on the radio this morning, 6 to 9, News Talk 93.1. Ryan Stinnett and I talk weather on CBS 8 and ABC 32 at 5:50 a.m. Another video for you first thing tomorrow morning, and your forecast across the dial whenever you want it, twice an hour on the Blue Water family of stations. That's a lot of stuff to say. I'll see you later. Have a good day.